Hi, my name is Anthony.
Hi, my name is Elijah.
My name is Melissa Mejia, and we're all sophomores that go to Segerstrom High School.
We're at the ASU GSV conference doing our Roadtrip Nation project.
Today we're gonna interview some really interesting people. I currently want to attend UC San Francisco, so when I think about my future, I worry about how much I have to sacrifice in order to get there. Like, San Francisco is pretty far from where I live, so that means I have to sacrifice being away from my family and having that support.
I'm not sure which college I want to go to, but I know I want to go to a four-year university.
I'm super shy. It's important to be able to speak in front of people, and I feel like this can be my step.
Where were you when you were our age?
Was your path to your career, was it like a straight line or like a zigzag?
So how were you as a student in high school?
How has your career path and your choices affected the way you've raised your children?
Yeah, man, you guys have really, really good questions.
What do you think are some goals we can make as students to follow your path?
Well, I'll tell you my first two goals. They're kind of stupid goals. Okay. When I was your age, my first goal is I wanted to be handsome. I wanted to be rich. They're very simple goals way back then.
I think all of us want that.
Everybody wants that. Rich means different things to everybody, right? Like you could be rich and not make a lot of money because life gives you great opportunities. And so I just thought, man, I want to be happy with a great family and a good job, then really just continuing to set goals. So even now, I still have a lot of goals that I'm setting for myself.
And they don't have to be lofty goals like one day I'm gonna be president, or one day I'm gonna walk on the moon. All those things are great, but set daily goals.
Knowing what you're trying to accomplish. It could be at a very high level, it could be distant in the future, but once you have an understanding of your goals, then it's much easier to build a plan and the steps to get there.
I was involved in athletics in high school.
Just curious, what sport did you do?
I was in track and field. I got a scholarship to college.
Actually, we're all in sports.
Oh,
so
nice.
I didn't expect for me to relate to these people and their stories so much. Just things that they've gone through that I know that I can get through now. And the advice they've given me is definitely something that I appreciate.
Have you ever experienced self-doubt, and how did you overcome it?
I was a little unusual as a kid. I was actually diagnosed as mentally retarded when I was small and had terrible dyslexia, so my relationship with school wasn't as good as it might have been. When I was in the 7th grade, interestingly, I found a box in the classroom called SRA, which was the original Hooked on Phonics. And I spent my entire 7th grade year working from 0 to 12 in that. And then I realized I was actually smart and could do stuff.
Quit college 6 or 7 times. At the end of every semester, I was either broke or mad, and I would take everything I had and I would go home.
I've never felt I'm the smartest person in the room ever, but I like to surround myself with people who are smarter than me so I can learn from them.
But what's important in my mind is that your fear and your anxiety does not overwhelm you, that it doesn't become like, paralyzing, oh my God, I can't try anything. Because, at the end of the day, what I found is whatever the fear was, the reality was not as bad as the fear was.
So for someone like me, I don't know what I want to be yet. Do you have any kind of advice?
It would be really worrisome if you knew what you wanted to be right now. Work will change and you have a full life to work. The question I'd ask you instead is what's really inspired you lately? That's the better question. What just grabs your heart? What makes you just this is cool, I want to do this? That's probably the better way to think about what you do next.
Make sure you have people around you and friends around you who will push you and encourage you and support you. So none of my friends said, well, that job sounds too big for you. They were like, are you scared? And I was like, yes. They're like, that means that you're going to do something great.
It's really easy to talk to these people. They're just regular people like us, and they're really interesting, and they have a lot to say that I shouldn't be nervous or scared of anything because they're just like us.
I've been shy, but this really helped me change as a person. In just one day, you can be successful if you put your mind to it.
Is there any last piece of advice that you'd like to give us as sophomores and students and people just going on to find a path in life?
Sure. You know what? I think, first of all, I'm so impressed with you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys have so much in front of you because the world's changing so fast, and The jobs that are going to be there in 5 years don't even exist right now, many of them, and you guys will be the ones that have all the answers.
What I used to tell my students in the different schools that I worked was I wanted them to know that there were people in the world who cared about them and believed in them. They might not always know those people yet, but they were there, right? That you would find them and they would find you.
We have this tradition in Roadtrip Nation where our interviewer would, as you can see, would sign any advice or phrases along the walls. So we're wondering if you could do that for us.
I would love to do that. Be the most formidable version of you that you can be.
The single biggest asset in education that you can build is confidence. I love this saying that says, confidence is success remembered.
Have fun exploring. Have fun looking at all the different things that are out there. Be real deliberate about it. Do the research. Experiment. Most importantly, enjoy your life and have fun.
Make meaning, not money. And if you make meaning, money will come.
I definitely feel less afraid of the unexpected and the unknown because after interviewing these people and after listening through them going through the unknown, I've seen how they've come to the spot where they are now, even after going through that darkness, and I think that I can do that too. If I could say anything to the educators at the conference today or right now, whenever they see this, I'd say that keep doing what you're doing. If there's anyone that wants to interview you, say yes, because what you have to say is so important and it can impact so many people's lives. What you say about having so many different jobs, just your whole life and the path that you've taken can impact people in such a bigger way than you think it can. So keep doing what you're doing.